semi-final of the Thames Challenge Cup between Thames Rowing Club B and Agecroft Rowing Club.
Attention!
And we're expecting a fantastic race here.
Go!
Both these crews, I think, will be very pleased to have made it through to Henley Saturday, to make it through to semi-finals day. One of them is going to make it through to finals day. So we see the Agecroft crew on the right. Mark, as you said earlier, being slightly pushed away from the island, having to make a steering correction. Lucy Masters in the coxswain seat will have to be on that rudder, but they look like they've still started well, and it doesn't affect them too much.
And that's when the cox won't want to disrupt the kind of speed of the hull as they're getting up to maximum speed. So she wouldn't have tried to steer in the first couple of strokes. They're trying to get the hull speed up, and then once she feels that they're up, then she'll start tweaking it a little bit. But it's the last thing you want, Nate, because you're trying to get up to speed as quickly as possible, and then just trying to hold it down that red line for the entire course.
Well, I'd never realised it until I got to row in the bow seat of a very, very fast 8, just how important the bow seat is, how much you can actually help steer that boat off the start and actually help the cox. So you know what, I can make sure I just put in a little bit more, or let the two-person put in a little bit more and make sure we keep the boat straight. And let's not try to use the rudder off the start, let's try and get away cleanly. And Thames B have got into their rhythm. They're now just starting to ease away from the Agecroft crew. And now as we leap forward down the course, we're coming up towards Forley, coming up towards halfway. Agecroft have hung right in there, and Thames are having to work very hard for their lead.
But this is another incredible performance from Thames Rowing Club. They've got 4 boats in semi-finals today, 2 in this particular event. And what Ben Lewis is able to do at Thames at the moment has been incredible over the last few years, and it just shows the impact of winning Henley 1 year in the Thames Cup. They won the visitors last year, and it becomes like a feel of the culture. Everybody believes that they can come to Henley, make finals and win medals.
Yeah, there's a real positivity about Thames Rowing Club. As you say, 4 crews have made it into Henley finals. It's not all done until they get there tomorrow and the medals are being handed over. But Thames B on the right are making their strong play to make it into final of the Thames Challenge Cup. Agecroft on the left of our screen in their red vests. They were 5th at the Met, the Metropolitan Regatta. Last year they made it through to the Thursday at Henley, and they said this year's crew at the beginning of the regatta wanted to step up from a Thursday finish. They made it to a Saturday finish. They've got their work cut out if they're going to make it through to the Sunday, to finals day at Henley, because this crew from Thames are looking very strong now.
And you know from being in the 8 how difficult it is to kind of make an impact and change speed. It's really challenging, especially as you kind of that gap starts to open up, look down the track.
Yeah, and a length in an 8, once you get out to a length, once you try to get out of sight of the opposition, you know you've got the controlling position. And this position is going to be demoralising now for the Agecroft crew. They know they've done well to make it out of Thursday, make it into Friday, make it to Saturday. But this crew moving really smoothly. As we say, Thames Rowing Club, such a positive atmosphere there is now. I spoke to Ben Lewis this morning. I said, how are you doing it? And his answer was pretty simple. We turn up, we train hard, and we have fun. And by doing that, he's created a great squad of athletes. And they've got 2 of them in the Thames Cup semi-finals. They must be hoping they're going to have an all-Thames Cup, all-Thames final in that event. Still a lot to be done before that happens.
And now when you've got this kind of distance over the crew behind you, it's about composure, keeping your bubble, doing your thing, and just being clean and making no errors.
Well, that other semi-final is going to be between a strong Leander Club crew and the Thames A crew. But this Thames B crew moving really smoothly, moving well through this quiet phase just before the enclosures. They've gone past the Remnant Club. Thames is a constituent member, and by Saturday afternoon at this time the encouragement, the enthusiasm will be more raucous than usual, and they'll have had a good cheer as they go through this quiet section and then get to the enclosures.
And the kind of excitement as you come into that section there just builds and builds and builds being the boat, and you get the noise just gradually increases every single stroke as you go through the enclosures.
When we say go through the enclosures, just now we get this lovely picture of how well they're moving together. Those blade lengths look very effective. There's not much slip at the beginning of the stroke. Maximum power through the middle. They're just about getting out of their puddles. They're not quite chaining, are they? But chaining at 37 strokes a minute is not an easy thing to do, but they're doing very well there.
Well, I gather that's a great shot. You can see the steers enclosure on the left. You've got the boats moored up on the booms down the right-hand side there, and That's one unique thing about Henley, is you can take a boat out, tie yourself up, have your picnic, and be really close to the action.
Those boats on the right, they were close to the action. And they'll be able to see the pain on the faces of this Agecroft crew on that station as they're coming up towards the progress board. And we see the crew from Thames moving so smoothly. They'll enjoy this moment and they'll be thinking forward to tomorrow. Just got to finish it off for today. We see them coming up towards the line. A little look over the shoulder from Simon Moss in the bow seat of the Thames crew, and look how happy they are to have made the final. Splashing the water, punching the air, slapping each other on the back, and they should be very pleased. That win in the Thames Challenge Cup for Thames Rowing Club B against Agecroft. Well done, both crews. We can hear the big celebrations all around us as those two cross the line. Thames B delighted to have made it through to the final. Agecroft didn't let them have it all their own way. Strong start from both crews.
Yeah, they got up quickly, aggressively, but Thames just seemed to get into the rhythm a lot earlier, so they could really start to kind of move out, and just they didn't do it all in one go. They just gradually crept out, and as they grew in confidence down the course, and just edged out to win by a comfortable margin there.
I'm sure they will have enjoyed that, because when we were getting to this stage of the race, to the enclosures, it was probably pretty strongly in their favour that they knew they were going to be going through to Henley Sunday, where they might get to race either their own Club A crew or a Leander Club crew. But what better feeling than a sunny Saturday at Henley, winning your semi-final and knowing tonight you're going to be tucking into pasta, having an early night and getting ready for a big race tomorrow.